After the strife in the whole crypto market in 2022, financial backers saw some beam of trust at last in 2023. AMP has been one of those coins which enrolled colossal recuperation. Be that as it may, the recuperation couldn't support longer, and the cost again begun to address. All in all, is the AMP token dead? No, AMP is a decent crypto. Gave you put resources into it brilliantly as long as possible. AMP value expectation 2023. In view of our AMP cost forecast for the year 2023, the coin might have least and greatest costs of around $0.00273 and $0.00664 separately. AMP value expectation 2025. What makes AMP extraordinary? As per our AMP crypto cost forecast, the coin will see an ascent of around 40% in the whole year. It will exchange from the expected low of $0.00778 to the most extreme degree of $0.0112. AMP value expectation 2030. By 2030, our AMP cost conjecture demonstrates that the likely high of the coin might be $0.0352 with a possible low of $0.0245 in the crypto market. What is AMP crypto? The coming of the computerized coin, AMP, in the year 2020 is a huge commitment by DeFi to the whole world. Not on the grounds that there are very few late players during the pandemic, but since relatively few have decided to work from an alternate organization by and large, standing a class separated as far as beginning and execution. AMP is known to run on Flexa organization, collateralizing installments as a computerized token. Likewise, there is a point-by-point AMP value expectation referenced here. A definitive target of this token is exactly something very similar to ensure exchanges and inburn information, making them more moment and secure. Based on the Ethereum blockchain as per the ERC20 standard for tokens, AMP provides clients with the accommodation of trading in fiat or some other computerized money. What makes AMP remarkable? Flexa organization's local symbolic AMP has made moment installment approvals conceivable, stopping the course of exchanges. It is to the client's honor that they can stake and ensure any type of significant worth trade, be it advanced installments, government-issued money trade, credit disseminations, property deals, and then some. A devoted class of specialists and financial backers has an AMP, the organization's local symbolic co-created by Flexa organization and consensus. A thought that changed into a progressive ERC20 token, making waves on the AMP crypto trade and comparable innovations. A significant in addition to of AMP is that one can execute rates as the organization grows, adding to an exceptional expansion in the quantity of diggers. Upheld by a hearty and high data transfer capacity public blockchain stage, the issue AMP has tended to is the openness issues and catching deceitful or deceptive exchanges by peers, wherein an affirmed block can follow the first block. AMP is an Ethereum-based token, and it goes about as guarantee for installments that are made utilizing the Flexa organization and comparable innovations. In view of verifiable information, the coin began its excursion at $0.0095, and it supported this cost level till February 2021. Afterward, it enrolled an unexpected spike and crossed $0.039. From that point onward, it kept on exchanging decently till June. On June 16, AMP recorded an unsurpassed high of $0.1211. In any case, from that point forward, the coin denoted a sharp drop. The cost of AMP is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.008 in 2025. The AMP cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.010, with the typical cost of $0.008 all through 2025. Through latest things, financial backer feeling, and the general course of the AMP cryptographic money market capitalization, computerized coin values specialists think AMP has a long-haul procuring potential and a decent possibility, visiting the $0.0113 in 2025, as long as the pattern proceeds, and this will make it a wise venture. There is no certain shot digital money estimate for any of the current crypto coins. Taking into account the verifiable information and digital money markets, AMP is good to go to insist serious areas of strength for its as a significant fascination among its clients, accomplices, and dealers' local area. The vertical pattern has been anticipated absolutely on the benefits of AMP, viz. Security and unwavering quality. AMP is a computerized guarantee token that offers evident confirmations of collateralization for a steam move. A further effect on costs for this guarantee token should be visible in view of the inflow of assets by monetary foundations and security token financial backers in the long haul. AMP value expectation 2023. As per our AMP crypto forecast, the cost is supposed to hit a high of $0.00664, making it a wise venture. Simultaneously, the base cost for the year 2023 is assessed to be $0.00273 with a typical worth of $0.00469. AMP crypto value expectation 2024. In the year 2024, our AMP coin cost forecast proposes that the worth might hit a normal of $0.00731. Taking into account the AMP cost examination, it can possibly arrive at a limit of $0.00863, while the base cost might be $0.00600. AMP crypto value forecast 2025. The AMP coin is supposed to have least and greatest costs of around $0.00778 and $0.0112, separately, according to our AMP coin cost expectation 2025. Conversely, the typical cost may be $0.00949, with a rate change of around 261%. AMP conjecture 2026. According to our AMP cost expectation, the coin might have a typical exchanging cost of $0.01210, with a base and most extreme cost of $0.00992 and $0.0143 individually for the year 2026. The instability of the crypto cost is supposed to be very less, according to our cost forecasts. AMP expectation 2027. Taking a gander at the AMP token value forecast and specialized investigation, it tends to be guessed that the most extreme worth might be around $0.0179. Simultaneously, the previous exhibition likewise proposes that the base and normal qualities might be $0.0125 and $0.01521. AMP value expectations 2028. Our cost gauges for AMP cryptographic money demonstrate that the most extreme cost expected for the year is $0.0217, with a base worth of $0.0151. Simultaneously, brokers can expect a typical cost of $0.01843. The rate change for the year is determined to be 500, contrasted with the current PRICE%. AMP value conjecture 2029. Beginning in 2029, AMP ought to show extraordinary potential, and the determined most minimal cost could be around the $0.0192 mark. As per our estimate, the symbolic will ascend to a most extreme cost of $0.0276 toward the finish of 2029, with a typical cost of $0.02342. AMP value expectation 2030. By 2030, the AMP token will have a greatest cost of $0.0352, with a base cost of $0.0245 all year long. Simultaneously, the AMP crypto may exchange at a normal of $0.02986 in 2030. In light of our AMP figure, is AMP crypto a wise venture? Indeed, AMP is a wise venture whenever contributed at the right and